Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. After last episode I was filming this next episode and my hard drive got cooked and I lost about 5 hours worth of content which is very fucking nice, and I happened to do very much on that episode. I made a few upgrades. So let's go ahead and check those out. So first things first, I sold 2 years worth of lettuce and I bought a third greenhouse here. After that I got rid of that shitty sheep pen and upgraded to this large one, and I also bought more sheep. So now we have like, I think almost 80 of them. Yeah, almost 80 sheep we have. We also have some wool ready to be sold. And concerning this field right here, I sold our silage bunker and I sold our forage wagon and bought this. Oh fuck. And I bought this. Fucking hell! I bought this new baler. Actually it wasn't even new, it was on sale. So it was just perfect timing for that. And what I will do now going forward with this field is that I won't be like doing silage off of that. I will only make money with wool and all of these, because we still have the task of building this temple here and we haven't even started on that yet. So what I will do is, it's May now, so it's the best time to sell wool. I will go ahead and sell those, and I will mow this grass like 3 times, and after I have cut it 3 times, then I will only bale it. The grass stays as it is, even though it's stays on the ground. We are speeding things up a bit here, and I'll mostly just put them into this bale shed, so they're not just lying around everywhere. And as you can see, I already made few and they are feeding our sheep perfectly. And after that, I think after this year's sale we will have enough to buy this land here, and I'm not sure, but if I'll do that, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Or maybe I'll buy this field right here and put some grass on it. But yeah, let's get to selling our wool.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know if can anybody really like back up with this trailer? Like, to me it seems impossible. How much is all of this worth? Actually, no, let's not check. Let's surprise ourselves. Are you joking? You won't take it. This seriously won't take it. Well, gotta do it manually then. Come here, boy. There we go. That's it. Now can we get out of here? Like, backing up with this trailer is a absolute nightmare. Went pretty well actually. Where is the best place to sell? I think it only takes it in, yeah. The only place is Spinnery. But anyway, let's get, that sign is kinda annoying, but it'll stay there. Alright, we are going the wrong way on this road. We don't care about the rules of traffic. Traffic laws don't apply to us.
Right to jail, right away.
But we got 70, what? $37,182. But anyway, I'll go back to our farm and we'll get to mowing.
Oh shit, here we go again.
So, now that the grass is all cut, I will simply leave this here. I'll just go here, sleep for 1 month, skip over to the next month, and then I believe the grass is not fully grown yet. Yeah, the grass is not fully grown yet. I'll skip 1 more month, I'll cut it again and repeat the process, and then we'll get to baling.
1 eternity later.
Now the grass is cut 3 times. Now we just need to get it windrowed up, baled up, and to the back of the shed they go. I just realized that the game had been giving me the wrong width to this windrower all this time. So I have been doing too many rows for all this time that I have had this. But hey man, sucks to be me, I guess. But anyway, let's get this done now so we can get to baling.
12 seconds later.
Now we have literal mountains of grass on our field, and this is the only thing I kinda don't like about this, is that the turnability with this baler is not good. It's not good at all. And it does not have a silage additive tank, so that's also a minus, but it does the job, at least for now. These bales are gonna fill up really fucking fast now. Look at that. Oh my god, just demolishes the pile right there. But anyway, let me shut the fuck up again and keep doing this. Alright. That's quite a lot of bales. That's quite a lot of bales. Now let's go ahead and see how many we got from that. And I am stuck. Wow. Am I really? Let's go over this way. No, still stuck. Let's just try to yank ourselves out. Nope, we are totally stuck. Good thing that we have super strength. We are Superman here. There we go. Oh, I think we are full. Time to take these to the shed. So this was what? 1, 2, 3, 4.
A lot of boring math later.
This is one trailer is 10 bales, I believe. So let's just, there we go. And now second load going in. Oh, almost crashed. No worries. And this is the rest, so it's 28 bales. That's a lot from this little field. I mean, well, it was technically 3 of these fields, but that's a good amount, I would say. That can feed the current amount of sheep we have for like 2 years, maybe even. At least 1.5 years or something. Like, they have the meadow, so they don't really eat that much of the grass, or so that the grass is not the only thing that they eat. Now we have shit ton of grass for our grass munchers to munch on. Speaking of grass munchers, this is starting to get quite full now. We are almost completely filled with our wool production. Yeah, our wool production is almost full. So what we'll do is, hold on. So we'll check the price. It is at all-time low. We will have to wait till April or May, depending on what the best price is. No, it doesn't differentiate here. But like, what we'll do is we'll move all of this right in here so that they will keep producing and not stop because this is full. There we go. Now it should be, yeah, it's almost empty, and this is halfway through. I hope it will fill up this one, but I am not sure. But not that big of an issue if it doesn't. But yeah, now that we have that done, I believe I will now just go straight over to February, which is our lettuce sale month. So that will be a second very huge payday, actually much larger than it was the last time, which you unfortunately didn't see due to my hard drive being an absolute fucking piece of shit.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm really trying to speed things up, so I won't be doing same shit over and over and over again. Next thing, I am thinking we might have even enough to buy this plot of land, which was my initial plan. But we also do need to start wondering about building the temple. So we will need for that to buy this sawmill right here. We will need to build a buy this sawmill, and then we will have to buy this plot of land, which is quite a lot. And this sawmill is how much? Yeah, it's 300,000, so that's 635,000. So I am more thinking that I will keep all of these here. I will buy this plot of land and start actually farming for the first time, like actual farming with my own equipment, because I really like this land here. It has the headquarters and all of that. But yeah, let's skip over to February.
A few moments later.
And we are now here on February, and it is lettuce selling month. Again, I had to move these around a bit so we can maximize I gotta do that at least once every episode. Like, I can't get through one episode without stuttering at least once. I mean, it has become a tradition now. So what we are going to do is go ahead and sell these to the restaurant. And one thing I want to say, I really underestimated how much wool these grass munchers would make. Like, just look at this. That is completely filled, and that is almost filled already. So, like, I have to simply move these out of the way so they can produce more. Y'all are doing great jobs. Wow. We have 2 levitating bales here. Can I take? There you go. Now there's no wizardry going on. But we have 2 bales left. After this, I'm thinking I'll give them 10 more, and then they'll be good for quite a while. But anyway, let's get these down to the restaurant. All of the lettuce is now sold. We have a nice $535,000. Let's fucking go. Wow. Hold on a minute. This view is absolutely amazing. This looks so cool. Like, you can see almost the whole map here. You can see the town over there. You can almost see my farm over there. Shop is there. Our future farm is over there. And you can even see the edge of the world. That's clearly proof that the earth is flat. Am I right? Anyway, now we just need to go back to our farm and feed our sheep. Then we can skip over to May. and sell all of the wool, and after that we can start looking at buying some new equipment possibly, or buying the new farm. But let's not get ahead of ourselves and remember that we have some sheep to feed, so let's go. So we are now on May, and I'm going to do now something I probably should have done right after selling all of the lettuce, which is buying more greenhouses. Or I think we can actually only fit one more to this plot of land. I'm thinking about here somewhere or here, because I want to build another sheep barn over here. And just take a look how much of wool we got. And this trailer is simply not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. But anyway, let's at first here go and place another greenhouse here. Put it this way. Overlaps. What the hell does this overlap with? Fucking nothing. There we go. That's all set. Now we just need to paint this with more asphalt. There we go, now it looks nice and clean. This is starting to look pretty nice, I would say. And now all we have to do is enable watering and start making lettuce. There we go. And now what I'm thinking is maybe get a flatbed. No, it's just for bales. That's meant for bales. That's not. I'm thinking I'll get a truck and a trailer for this one. That's 137. We're getting a Volvo. Yep, we are absolutely getting a Volvo. So I'm thinking this FH16 and this steel drop deck would be a good combination for hauling all of this. We won't be able to get this up the mountain to the restaurant, but it's not that big of a loss because it's just simply so much quicker. I can do everything so much smoother. Semi-trailers, hold on. There is also this crown. I don't think it holds as much. Yeah, I don't think so. This will absolutely be the way to go. Yeah, anyway, we'll buy this. There we go. And we are getting this FH16 Volvo. Can we get the sleeper? No, that's good. And sure, let's get the engine upgrade. It's only 50,000. Let's get silly here. Let's get silly here. So FH16 780, buy that one 200,000, and we still have 242,000. Holy shit. And after this we'll have even more, and I cannot drive. So yeah, this is simply going to be just for all of the products that we are moving around, and like lettuce and wool and all that type of stuff. This will make our selling so much quicker. Like last time when I went with the small trailer all the way to the restaurant, it took like almost 5 minutes to do that because the uphill was so bad. But anyway, let's get everything. Oh fuck, I can't drive. So anyway, let's get everything here. Alright, seems like that's all we can get. A little less than I thought. I thought we would get at least like 2 layers of this, but I think that doesn't work with these types of pallets, so no worries, no worries. Let's get this over to the spinnery, and maybe we can even buy the spinnery so we can start producing fabric, which would be very optimal. Then we don't have to sell the wool based on what we need. I don't want to start building like new spinneries like straight away or at all, hopefully. But I could buy this spinnery right here, and it would be very optimal to do so. Let's strap 30,000 and 70,000. Yep, that's about 100,000. And how much is this to buy? Let's check. Only 180,000. I just sold that for no reason. Anyway, now we own this. Haha, let's just straight away activate fabric wool, and the next wool we get over here, we will start producing fabric with that. Very good, very nice. So what I just did, I completely went off track with our plan to buy the new plot of land, but sometimes it's best to go off plan when it benefits us in the long run. This is 100% gonna help us in the long run, rather than if we had bought the land and the new farm, because oh my god, come on, get over here. But yeah, as I was saying, in the long run that would have hurt us, because we would not have had enough money to buy any farming equipment. Like, we still need a harvester, we probably need a bigger tractor, we need a cultivator, we need a seeder, we need a roller, we need all kinds of shit. So I think this really is a better option to do this now and start producing fabric, and maybe we'll go straight to planting cotton. I am not really sure yet what I will do, but we'll see. Unstrap, and there it is. Didn't get any money from that, and we have 15,000 liters of wool, and I think it will be enough. So the production will be now easily enough, I believe, to... What the fuck am I... Where the fuck am I going? Well, let's go here then. The amount of sheep that we have will definitely be enough to keep the spinnery running. So we will not have... we don't have to buy any more sheep. Actually, I think we have too many of them. So what I will do now is build another large sheep barn, but fill them up with goats. So next thing we can start producing is goat milk. Next thing in our minds is buying the dairy. So let's stop right here. We are on the middle of the road. We don't care.
Jail. Right away. No trial, no nothing.
But let's go over to building mode. There we go. And the question really is this enough space for another sheep barn? Let's see. I think it's... it just about is enough. Yeah. Let's just put it right here on like this corner so I can access everything. Actually, no, like it goes... I think this would be actually... What the fuck do you mean land is not owned by you?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Something like this would be optimal, because now I can access both sides what I need to access. So let's put it over here. Do you want to customize fence? Absolutely. Because now you can see I can access both of these sides over here and here. Let's go here. I will do something like... I think that's good. That's a good size. I would say so. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And yes, I want to plant a meadow. There we go. This is looking very good now. Let's first soften this. Shouldn't be too many issues here. There we go. Now to paint with asphalt a little bit. Looks a bit unnatural, but it looks nicer. It looks way nicer. If you say otherwise, you're lying. We can get 89 sheep. Not sheep. Goats. The greatest of all time. 89. I think it's a little more than we can get sheep. But it doesn't matter, because we can obviously sell all of the excess milk, unlike with wool. Because now we own the freaking... spinnery. Holy shit, that took a long time for me to get that, find that word out of my brain. But yeah, fully grown goats, welcome to your new home. This place is starting to look like a farm. We own all of this right here, which is amazing. And now before I forget, I do need to feed these little guys over here. And just like that, we are almost out of bales again. So I might do that off camera. Don't need to show you every single time I mow this grass. I mean, I'm getting almost bored of it myself. But yeah, and I am almost out of gas. Let's just... Good thing that we live right next to a gas station. And that's a quite interesting name for a gas station. Liquid speed. There's another meaning to that. If you know, you know. There we go. Now our goats have grass. At least next year I will most likely buy this one. Or I will buy the dairy. Wait, can I not buy this? Is this unbuyable? Hold on. Yeah, I cannot buy the dairy. Interesting. So, what I probably will now do is I will buy this here next, and after that I will get rid of some of these buildings and build a dairy right here. Bakery business is also something I might get onto. If not on this playthrough, then on the next, definitely. So I believe this is the largest dairy we can get, which is kinda sad, but it will work. It will do. It will do. That's 210,000. That's definitely something we can get once we buy this. And then most likely I will start planting cotton straight away. I do want to keep on building our fabric industry, and I want to start making clothes. So that's something we have to look over in the future.